They came seeking a better life. They came for education, jobs, and family. Today, the Colombian community in Chicago celebrates its culture with pride. Colombian immigrants, who number almost 6,000 in Chicago and more than 11,000 in Illinois, have established their lives as small business owners and public servants. Viviana and John Barroquez own Maquetos, a Colombian bakery on the northwest side. Leo Suarez runs a small tamale restaurant in Lakeview and performs and teaches traditional Afro-Colombian music. Gilivado Criollo works with at-risk youth and runs a Colombian dance company to share his culture with the community. Each has a story that is both uniquely American and Colombian.
My name is Carmen Viviana Borges. I'm from Colombia, and my brother?
I'm John Borges, and we are from Medellin, Colombia.
My name is Leo Suarez. I am 25 years old, and I own Macondo Colombian Coffee and Empanadas. I'm also a Colombian culture worker here in Chicago.
My name is Gilivado Criollo. I'm originally from Colombia. I came in 1998.
I was born in Barranquilla, Colombia. Most of my family is from the interior of Colombia, Bogotá, Colombia. But we moved here when I was 9 years old to Chicago.
Basically, coming to the United States was a good opportunity for the family, and my mom came first, and then the rest of the family came in.
My brother came, then my mother and my two sisters, and then my two brothers, and last one to came in 1986 was me.
It was especially tough because my father had came here to the U.S. first to work for a couple years. So he actually, when I was like 4 or 5, he went back to Colombia, and a couple years later, he brought me back here to the U.S. But it was just me and him. So my mom stayed in Colombia, and it was like a year before we saw her again.
Back then, it wasn't that difficult. So we didn't face any big problems though, since first my aunt came, then my sisters, then once they were here, they just put a petition for my mom. Once my mom was here, it was a lot easier to apply, so we didn't have much problems though. So I got a visa and I came with the visa.
We came here through Mexico. We came here completely illegally.
I don't get the visa, so I had to come through Mexico.
The whole idea of being afraid that you might get caught for something when you're not doing anything wrong is, it's really stressful. It was multiple times where my mom was actually making arrangements to move to Canada.
For me, it was very, very hard. At that time, I had 2 kids, and I came I made the journey with my kids, and it was very hard because we had to go city by city inside Mexico, and then came here and started raising 2 kids by myself. It was hard, and the transition was very hard for me.
The language was a barrier though, so I came when I was 16, so for me it was fun though, because I just came to learn a new culture.
I went to school to learn English, but I think I had to learn more to speak more fluent.
In order to be able to get work permission and stuff like that, my parents actually had to sign over the restaurant to an American friend of theirs and have him say that my father was his employee, right? And to this day, the guy's name is Gary Davis, and if he hadn't done that,
All the family work here in the business. My sisters, my 2 sisters, my parents, John and me.
We first opened, for the first 2 or 3 years, we had to sell tacos and burritos just to get people to come in the door, But as soon as we started to get, as soon as business started to pick up, we took that stuff off the menu because we said, we're Colombian, we're here to represent where we come from.
We're the only Colombian bakery in Chicago, and in the Midwest, people from all 5 states come here and
They just love it.
When I came, I was into the culture a lot, so I created a dance company. That 70 years ago, we've been showing the Colombian culture here in Chicago, and passing my daughter that too.
The idea that Colombia is all cocaine and kidnapping and coffee is simply false. You know, Colombia has some of the richest culture of any Latin American country.
There are many things that I missed, but basically to see the beautiful mountains that you don't see here, the sightseeing is over there, and the people.
The people.
Just the way people are.
First of all, the people. Second of all, the weather.
The feeling of being there is something that I think about every day. I miss it every day.